do you suffer from anxiety? If you do, you want to listen up, because I had a few sessions this week with for anxiety, and I just finished one. It just keeps getting more interesting with each session. Unbelievable, mind-blowing, and at the same time it's fascinating but sad at the same time, because so last week's session, and I did a video about it, how a beautiful lady, she's been dealing with anxiety, and we went back to the root, and we went back when she was 9 months old. Well, today's session, the root was actually the woman. She's been suffering since she was in her mother's womb. So that's how long she's been dealing with anxiety, and she's got a lot of other issues, depression, and my God, money issues, so money blocks, and not feeling abundance blocks, and relationship issues. She's been married for 17 years, no intimacy with her husband, so lots and lots and lots and lots of issues. But the main thing is anxiety. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful light being, and sure enough, she goes back to the roots. She's been through a lot, her parents, her mom didn't do a good job to care for her. Her dad was an alcoholic, her stepdad was an alcoholic, but the root was from the very beginning. When she was in her mother's belly, her parents were already fighting. They were not doing well, and obviously didn't plan her. She was an accident. And when she was in her mom's belly, she heard her grandma talking negative to her mom and telling her everything that's gonna go wrong, because now she's bringing a new baby. So this baby was feeling anxiety since she was in her mom's womb. So that's how long she's been suffering, and she's in her mid-30s. So that's why I'm grateful for hypnotherapy and connecting with the subconscious, because without connecting with the subconscious, there is absolutely no way that we can go back to that on the conscious mind level, right? We connect with the subconscious. She was able to connect with the subconscious, and she was able to go back to the very, 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 very beginning in her mom's womb. She was able to hear, and remembering and hearing her grandma talking negative, and she was panicking. She had fear for her life, and she's like, nobody wants me. Nobody's prepared for me. I'm anxious. What is anxious? Anxiety is the fear of the unknown, and rightfully so. She's relying on humans. She's relying on grown-ups. She's relying on her loved ones to provide a loving home and support, and her basic needs to be covered. Well, guess what? They weren't. And as a result, she went through all these events, not just when she was in her mom's belly. She experienced her parents fighting when she was 4. And then the third scene was really, really sad, with her stepdad. He was an alcoholic, and she was really close with her dog. Her dog was her everything, her loyal, loving family friend, everything. And her stepdad let her dog die, freeze to death outside. And she felt out of control because she was 10. She wasn't able to help her dog. She was still dependable. She was still a kid living with her parents. She didn't have her own money. She didn't have her own house or her car. But she's been suffering. She felt sad. So she's been suffering from depression, anxiety, control issues, because, she's been disappointed in her humans, her loved ones, So she literally developed love for animals and disappointment in humanity. She's such a beautiful, beautiful light, and I was so happy to give her this opportunity. And the good thing is, which was really interesting, she has done hypnotherapy before, but it was different because everybody's got different methods, and I explain what I do is not just hypnotherapy. I combine neuro-linguistic programming, cognitive behavior, and coaching. And she had told me that she has done the hypnotherapy, they've done the NLP, but they've never gotten to the root. And she was at a 9. She was at a 9 with her anxiety, 10 being the worst. And after her session, she felt a 2, which is huge, okay? I already did her recording and her NLP because she's got a court case tomorrow, so I wanted to go do it right away so she can prepare. Okay, she prepared for court, which court cases are one of my favorites. You know, obviously not as a lawyer, I don't do the law part, but coaching emotionally and mentally clients whenever they have court cases. I absolutely love it because winning is a mindset, and it's got to start from here. You want to win here first. Whether you're at a court case or whether you're competing, you have to win here. You have to have a winning mindset. So I love coaching clients who have court cases, one of my passions. And so I did the NLP right away so she can have time, to listen as often as possible, to prepare her, to make her feel calm and confident so she can show up energetically as a winner and just calm, confident, not with anxiety. And then today with the session, she got to see the root of her anxiety and how long she's been dealing with it, and that she no longer needs those old beliefs and those old programs because she acquired them when she was in her mom's belly. She's an adult now, no longer relevant, no longer needed. She's no longer a baby, 4-year-old, 10-year-old, and we gave her an upgrade. She felt amazing, and I feel humbled and honored to be part of her process, her transformation. So I'm very, very grateful for this work.